Oh wait, Omavator's doing it. Welcome to the Health Kids Club webinar training for volunteers and staff who work with youth in grades 3 to 6. We are presenting a recorded webinar for each of the 6 lessons. Please view all 6 lessons and complete the pre- and post surveys online for a certificate of completion. This training is presented by the Nutrition Education for Wellness program of the University of Hawaii at Manoa Cooperative Extension Service. Our website contains a wealth of information on nutrition and health. Under the Resources section on our website, you will find the Health Kids Club curriculum and links to the webinars and surveys. Thank you.
Welcome to Lesson 2, Enjoying More Fruits and Vegetables. So why should we consume more fruits and vegetables every day? Well, for one thing, they are delicious. They are full of different flavors, and they provide a variety of textures on our plate. They add vibrant colors to our plate. Now, don't you agree that the more colorful our plate is, the more appetizing our food will be? Also, fruits and vegetables are packed with essential nutrients that we need to stay healthy. Do you agree that these are good reasons to eat more fruits and vegetables? I'll give you a chance to answer by raising your hand if you agree with that on the left side of your screen. Great, I'm glad you agree with me. You may also use the response box on the chat box on the bottom left-hand screen and think of some other reasons why you might enjoy more fruits and vegetables. Can you think of others than the ones I provided for you? Oh, they grow in your yard. Great. They are tasty. I sure agree with that. Any other ideas? Well, those are great comments. So we're going to cover what is in this lesson, and we will be covering 2 learning objectives. So the first will be that youth will learn that we eat different parts of plants as fruits and vegetables. And our second objective is that they will learn that fruits and vegetables come in 5 different forms. Now, before you begin this activity with the youth, look for this form that you will find in your Health Kids Club manual on page 2-6. You will find this tally sheet, enter the date, the total number of children you have in your group, and then you will read the statement listed on the form. Ask the children to raise their hand if they agree with the statement. After you have done that, set the sheet aside so you can do it again at the end of the session. So the first activity is called It All Starts with Agriculture. This is a fruit and veggie matching game. To prepare for this, you'll need either a display board or you may use a wall if you have a room with a wall available. Make sure you have tacks or tape so you can post things up. And in your manual on page 2-7, you will find a picture of plant parts, and you will be printing a picture of this for your lesson. You will also be printing and cutting cards of 3 to 5 different fruits and or vegetables, which will be lettered so you can identify them, and their matching plants, and those will be numbered. Try to choose a variety of fruits and vegetables that come from different plant parts, such as maybe a flower, something that's a leaf, something that's a fruit, and something that's a stem. You can find the full deck of cards, and it can be downloaded and printed from the web address on the bottom of your screen at www.ctar.hawaii.edu/new/FFVP/index.htm. So this is the picture of the plant parts, and we will be using this to discuss all of the fruits and vegetables that we eat, and they come from different parts of the plants. So you can see that the plant is labeled. So we eat fruits and vegetables that are flowers. Some are fruits. Sometimes we eat the leaves of plants. Sometimes we eat the stem, or the root, or the seed. So for example, a flower might be something like broccoli or cauliflower. A fruit might be a tangerine or cucumbers. The leaf might be luau leaf or lettuce. The stem might be celery or asparagus. The root might be kalo or sweet potato. And the seeds could be soybean or peas. So to reinforce learning parts of the plant, we want to invite you to share names of fruits and vegetables that they have eaten or grow in their gardens, like some of you have, and guess what part of the plant it comes from. For example, I grow radish, and it is a root. So now it's your turn. I'd like you to share. And you may use your chat box located at the bottom left of your screen to enter a fruit or vegetable that you love to eat or that you might grow in your garden. Oranges, yes, and they are fruits. Rambutan, that's also a fruit. Cherry tomatoes, also a fruit. Soybeans, tangerines, broccoli, wow. Those all sound really, really yummy. So the next part of the game is to use the cards that you printed and prepared ahead of time. And remember, you'll be choosing about 3 to 5 out of this whole deck. And you'll be discussing each of the fruits and vegetables that you selected. These cards provide a wealth of information. They have tidbit facts. They have wonderful recipes and beautiful pictures. And you will be showing them how they will be matching the fruits and vegetables with the plants. So what you'll be doing is mixing up the fruit and vegetable cards that are lettered and place them in a column in random order. Then you will mix up the plant cards, and they will be numbered. And on the right side of the picture, you see them. You'll mix them up and place them adjacent to the fruit and vegetable cards, and also in random order. Then have the children work together to match the pairs together and see if they can find the matching fruit or vegetable with the plant that it comes from. And always in closing, review the concept so they understand that all of the fruits and vegetables that they eat come from plants. To add more relevance to this lesson, we use the experiential learning model. And so what we'll do is use questions and points of discussion to help the youth process and apply what they just learned with the activity. It all starts with agriculture. So we'll have them share a little bit. Ask them, how did your group work together to match the fruits and vegetables to their correct plant? Help them to process the idea by asking what was easy or difficult about working with a group to match the cards. Then generalize. It's like, so what? So why is it important to know what part of a plant that a fruit or vegetable comes from? And then really applying it to real life. So giving them an assignment. Take a look in your homes and see if you can find other fruits and vegetables that were not on the picture cards today. And see if you can determine what part of the plant they're from. Then activity 2. This activity is called All Forms of Fruits and Veggies Matter. So to prepare for this, you will also be collecting props or printed pictures of the following 5 forms of fruits and veggies. And these can be found in the manual on pages 2-8 through 2-12. And make sure you post them up on the wall so everyone can see them easily. So here we have a bag of fresh baby carrots, a bag of frozen green beans, 1 can of pineapple, a bag of dried mango, and a bottle of 100% juice. So these are the 5 different forms that we want them to learn about. You will also have printed out 5 riddles that you will find in the manual, and these are on pages 2-13 through 2-17. So, how do we play this riddle game? First, we want to discuss the benefits of eating more fruits and vegetables to stay healthy. You can use the handout called Vegetables and Fruits in the Health Kids Club manual to help you with some ideas for discussion. Bring it home that eating all different forms of fruits and vegetables count toward meeting their goal of enjoying more fruits and vegetables every day. Again, explain the 5 different forms and point them out in your picture or prop. So we have fresh, frozen, canned, dried, and 100% juice, although in limited amounts. We also want to emphasize that we should focus on enjoying more of the less processed forms of fruits and vegetables and limit the amount of 100% juice we drink. So what does that mean, less processed? Well, in choosing these different forms of fruits and vegetables, we want to choose any of these forms, but also those that are limited in added sugars and other empty calories. For example, if we choose canned pineapple, instead of choosing it in heavy syrup, look for one that is canned pineapple in its own juice. Or let's say we have dried raisins. That's in a trail mix. But in there, you might find chocolate chips and candies and other kinds of things. But try choosing a trail mix maybe with raisins that's included with different types of nuts or seeds. And don't forget to limit your juice to about a cup a day. So let's bring on the riddles. Okay, you've printed those riddles ahead of time. You have the pictures of your different forms of fruits and vegetables displayed on the wall so everyone can see them. And what you will be doing is holding up one riddle at a time and reading out loud. So we're going to try it. And to answer, you will be typing your guess into the chat box on the lower left-hand screen. And don't forget, when you answer, to mention the appropriate form that the food is in. Okay, good luck on these riddles. Riddle number 1. I am orange and crisp with a good crunch. I make a great side dish to your lunch. Bugs Bunny always eats me. I am really delicious, as you can see. What am I? Yes, carrots. Yay! Good job. Fresh carrots. Okay, are you ready for riddle number 2? I can be found in the freezer, and I'm green all over. People call me String or Snap. I am great for a Thanksgiving casserole. What am I? Great, Beatrix. Frozen green beans. Yes, green beans, and these are frozen, and they count toward our fruits and vegetables. Good job. Let's go to riddle number 3. James Dole put me in a can in 1892. Hawaii was the USA's #1 provider of me. What am I? Canned pineapple. All right. You all got that right. There it is. And you see, it's unsweetened pineapple. Good job. Our 4th riddle. If a mango sits in the sun all day, what does it become? What am I? Don't forget the form. Good job. Dried mango. Excellent. Okay, and for our last riddle, I am cool and refreshing on a hot summer's day. You look forward to drinking me when you come in from play. I am healthiest when I am 100%. What am I? Yes, we have apple juice, but any kind of 100% fruit juice is great. Remember, we want to limit it to about 1 cup a day. Good job. So in closing, make sure you review all the 5 forms of fruits and vegetables with the children again. So remember, we have fresh, we have frozen, canned, dried, and 100% juice. Any of these count toward your quota of fruits and vegetables. And we want to go over the experiential learning points for discussion and review again. So here are some questions provided for you to share, to help them process, to help them generalize, and to apply. And these are just some ideas. You might think of additional questions and points of discussion that you might want to share with your group. And remember that tally sheet that you did earlier? Bring that out again. And again, ask the children to raise their hand after you read the given statement if they agree with it. Record your numbers and submit it to the Nutrition Education for Wellness program. Mahalo for helping to encourage you to enjoy more fruits and vegetables.